G'day.
Hey, how you going?
I'm Jenny.
And I'm Logan, and we're
the two traveling kings, sharing our American perspective on Australian life. Today, we'll be continuing our USA versus Australia video series. In this series, we compare different parts of American and Aussie life.
We've done videos comparing coffee, culture, and even McDonald's McCafe. So if you haven't seen those, be sure to give them a watch. We've added the links in the description below. And in today's video, we're covering another favorite, chocolate.
And no, we're not talking those fancy little gourmet pieces of chocolate. We are trying the classic American and Australian chocolate bars.
We've put together a list of 5 Aussie chocolate bars and 5 American chocolate bars. And we'll be putting them head to head to see what our favorites are.
Now, a little bit of a disclaimer, we couldn't find every type of chocolate bar over here in the US.
We're looking at you, honeycomb.
So we did our best to find something similar.
So let's take a look at the chocolates we'll be trying today. And in round 1, we start with the classics. The Cadbury's Dairy Milk versus
the American favorite, Hershey's Milk Chocolate Bar.
And in round 2, we move on to something crunchy. No, not the Aussie Crunchy Bar, but the Aussie Violet Crumble versus
the American Peanut Buttery Butterfinger.
Yes, we know they're not super similar, but they're both crunchy and they both probably get stuck in your teeth.
It's the best we could do. And
in round 3, we're looking at something tropical. I have the Australian Bounty Bar, and Jenny?
I have the American Almond Joy.
And in round 4, we're looking at some more classics. We've got the Australian Mars Bar versus
the American Milky Way.
And in the final round, round 5, we have the Australian Maltesers versus
the American Whopper.
Not the Whopper you'll find at Hungry Jack's or Burger King. We actually have a Whopper candy here in the US.
And yes, we say Whopper.
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 So looking at today's rules, how are we judging these chocolates, Jenny?
Gosh, I just don't know how we're gonna do it.
Since it's a head-to-head matchup, basically we're gonna pick our favorites and say why we liked it.
Sounds good to me.
And then at the end, I'll add up my favorites to see if Australia chocolates won or American chocolates won.
I'll do the same thing.
And then we will crown who has the best chocolates. Chocolate bars.
Chocolate bars. I don't know if that made sense, but we're gonna go for it.
That's it. Let's
Here
do
we go.
it. So let's get started with the originals. The Aussie Dairy Milk versus the American Hershey's bar. So we'll each get started with the square of Cadbury Dairy Milk.
Thank you, sir. I love Cadbury's.
Still quite creamy. Definitely melts a bit better than Hershey's.
How do you know? We haven't tried it yet.
I've had a Hershey bar in my life. Shocker, spoiler alert.
I like how creamy Cadbury bars are.
Yeah, not
rich.
Too much of an intense chocolate flavor. You know, the Dairy Milk, they focus on that milkiness, smooth creaminess.
I like cleansing milk. All right.
Now on to the American Hershey's bar. Break us off some bars, Jenny.
So I just want to point out, the Hershey's bar, I don't know if you can see it glistening, it just has a waxier finish to it.
And as you can see in the other shots, the Hershey's milk chocolate bar is a lot thinner than the Dairy Milk squares. I'd say more chocolatey flavor, less more cocoa.
More sugary tasting. I'm not a big fan.
I love Hershey's products, Reese's Cups, all that stuff. But yeah, the plain Hershey's milk chocolate bar just doesn't do it for me.
I only really enjoy it in a s'more. If I could only pick a Cadbury or Hershey's, I would go Cadbury all the way every time.
Jenny picks the Aussie Cadbury Dairy Milk bar, and I also pick the same. 1-0, Australia. Round 1 complete, up to round 2, something crunchy. We're doing the Aussie Violet Crumble versus the
American Butterfinger. They look kind of cool. I'll give them that.
Yeah, honeycomb isn't something that you find here in the US. And as you can see in the middle, a lot of little air bubbles. Very light. Thin layer of chocolate on the outside.
Ooh, that break.
Oh no, I can't chew it.
I kind of liked it.
It's like
that was weird. It kind of just disintegrated, but then I can feel the sugar coating my teeth.
I don't like that it feels like styrofoam and then it's just like getting packed into my molars. I like the chocolatey taste on the outside mixed with the honeycomb.
You know what? All right, we bought the Violet Crumble Golden Gate times.
Yeah.
That's what this reminds me of. And I think it was good.
There you have it.
Okay.
Alright, so as you can see with the Butterfinger,
whoa, that looks so different.
It's a lot of layers. It's like peanut crunchiness. I don't think they have Butterfingers over in Australia. Yep. Still gets stuck to your teeth. Really good peanut butter flavor. But of course, goes with milk chocolate. What do you think, Jenny?
This one is like a really thick coating on my teeth and I don't like that. Peanut butter flavor is good though. Flavor wise, very yummy. Texture wise, I like the other one better.
So what's your verdict for round 2, Jenny? Who's the victor?
I'm gonna go violet crumble because it surprised me. It reminded me of the Golden Gate time. So it had a little happy memory. I actually enjoyed it more than I thought I would.
All right, and for me, I'm gonna go with the Butterfinger because
Really?
I didn't like the styrofoam consistency, texture of the violet crumble. So round 2, 2-0 Jenny, 1-1 Logan. All right, so moving on to round 3, something tropical. We've got the Aussie Bounty Bar versus the
American Almond Joy.
So let's take a look at the Australian Bounty Bar. So on the bottom, it's pretty cool. It actually says Bounty. You see that printed? So that's fun.
It's got little palm trees.
And it's a nice white color of coconut, good thin layer of milk chocolate on the outside. Comparing the Almond Joy to the Bounty Bar, you can see it's like almost double
Oh yeah,
the amount of coconut.
definitely.
And yes, there's an almond on the Almond Joy. We don't really have a Bounty equivalent. We have a Mounds in the US, which was all dark chocolate with no nuts. But we just went with milk chocolate versus milk chocolate.
That was good.
Getting flashbacks to our Australian food try video back in Newtown. We had a lot of coconut that day.
We did have a lot of coconut.
Another chocolate and a sweet with coconut again. So I like coconut here. Go give that a watch if you haven't. Very fun.
Good chocolate flavor.
Uh-huh.
Good coconut flavor. Nice
Yeah.
balance.
I agree.
I like it.
Yeah.
Okay,
On to the Almond Joy.
cheers. More chocolate flavor because there's less coconut.
Uh-huh. It's just lacking the coconutness. There's not enough. I don't like the ratio. I'm gonna try it with the almond. Now that wins easily.
All right, so fair comparison. Straight coconut and chocolate with straight coconut and chocolate. I like the Bounty better.
Same.
However, the Almond Joy has the almond and
Which
that
is great.
adds like a saltiness to
Yeah.
it. So that was very good.
I give Almond Joy the victory.
Yeah, Almond Joy wins, sorry.
So I am at 2 America, 1 Australia.
1 US, 2 Australia.
On to round 4. We have some more classics. The Aussie Mars Bar versus.
The American Milky Way.
Now there's a bit of a translation here. So the Mars Bar is equivalent to a Milky Way in the US. And then there's also the European Milky Way, which is the equivalent of an American Three Musketeers. So the Mars Bar and American Milky Ways have a nougat with a layer of caramel on top, and the Three Musketeers and European Milky Way is just all nougat. So looking at these, the nougat is definitely a little darker in the Mars Bar, would you say?
Then Milky Way, yeah.
How's the caramel ratio? Looks a little bit more caramel in the American, yeah?
Yeah,
Mars Bar.
Aussie.
It's good. The nougat's light with the chewy caramel, the chocolate on the outside.
They have the exact same design on the bottom too.
American Milky Way time.
USA. I think I got more of the layers in this one. It's standing taller right now after I bit it. I feel like there's more nougat and caramel in the American Milky Way. I think I like it better, to be honest.
It just had, I think it had more in it. Just the slightest, but really fluffy. Good caramel, good chocolate.
It definitely has more nougat. Look at that.
All right, so Jenny's moving to a tiebreaker, final round. And I think I've already won, but let's see if Australia can redeem themselves. On to round 5. In the final round, round 5, the Australian Maltesers versus.
The American Whopper.
So these are basically like malted milk chocolate balls. What do you want to try first? All right, so the Malteser, at least looking at the packaging on the outside, a bit more air pockets than the Whopper. The Whopper looks pretty dense, so let's give these a try. It's already gone. I like the Malteser. Good chocolate flavor, not too much of the malted milk or crispiness inside, whatever.
Oh, it's fine. Yeah. Not my favorite, but they're fine.
So let's take a look at the American chocolate Whopper, not the sandwich. These are a bit darker in color.
About the same size. That's definitely different. Whoa. No.
I don't like this. I've never liked these. I've always hated these. And these are just
These have a weird flavor that come in
nasty.
at the end.
I do not like them. This was an easy win. By far, the Malteser over the Whopper.
Try another one. The bite is so different, so much less dense.
All right, so we're gonna tally the scores. We'll get back to you. So final tally for myself. I have America with the victory, 3/2.
And I had Australia with a victory, 3/2.
So I guess we don't know who is the chocolate bar champion today. I guess it's a tie.
Or Australia.
So I had a lot of fun with this video. Did you, Jenny?
Yes, I did. I'm still sneaking bites.
And we hope you did as well. Let us know your favorite Aussie or American chocolate bars in the comments section below. And like we said, we did our best to find the Aussie chocolates over here. And yes, we read your comments. We're still looking into, setting up a PO box, but unfortunately they're quite pricey. So I think we're just gonna set a goal. Maybe once we hit 10,000 subscribers, maybe, who knows. If that happens, hopefully it does, that'll give us more revenue to hopefully pay for those types of services like a P.O. box where our awesome Aussie fans can ship us things that we can try, whether it's more Vegemite, different Aussie snacks, different Aussie chocolates, anything like that.
That said, all of the support is always appreciated, so if you have yet to subscribe to our channel, please do so. If you like this video, give us a like, thumbs up, and throw us a comment down below if you've got something to say. If you have some friends you think might enjoy this video,
whoa, that's a lot of work, Jenny. I don't know if I can handle that. Know that everything be appreciated, anything you do, we really appreciate it.
That's all, I guess.
Yeah, so that's all. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Oh yeah, g'day. You go first.
Oh, I go first.
I'll do it again.
So now I always mess this part up.
And we're the two...
Did I say it or you? How you going? I'm Jenny.
Alright, try again.
Okay. I'm Jenny.
And I'm Logan. Oh, okay.
Today we'll be continuing... Nah.
I've got it.
Okay. My lip got stuck to my teeth.
We've put together a list. We've put together a list of...
It's a pretty good list, let me tell you.
5 American chocolate bars. So, let's get...
I thought of, let's get physical, let's get physical.
Okay, ready?
Bounty? Bounty?
It's too late for that.
Bounty?
It's actually a candy here, and I'll...
Where are we?
And say why we liked it and why.
Why we liked it and why?
Yeah. So, cleanse our palates with some milk. Let me stop you.
Alright.
Woo!
Did it! I saw a sugar bug.